From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Stroud working out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Looking to put a drive together.
19, Cougar 19.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing now, Ward. Now a run here off the RP. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cup 19. Cup 19. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Here we go.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. He may go. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, 66 yards. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the move past the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Tag! 7 Pirates! 18, Pioneer!
To throw, here's Ward. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for Titans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. First down, and it's Pollard again. before it could even get started.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
H2. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2. As they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They'll run with a USC man, Woody Marks. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
As Stroud now to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Seventy Ranger.
To throw is Ward. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike, 55 yards. And the Titans are back within a score. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Extra score, Texans 14, Titans 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Tony.
Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgy Hooker. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to throw. Ward. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Ward. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's Noel. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow.
And the Texans will take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Christian Kirk, 50 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And they will not get a chance. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Cougar 19, go.
Going for it, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Throwing now is Stroud.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Stroud to throw it.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
18, that's it.
Again, it's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. That's caught left side by Eilmanner. He's across midfield.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down.
65, 60.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll change things up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Ward. To the right side and caught by Eilmanner.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
10 at the 18-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Pollard will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Titans 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Now Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Mixon with a 1st down carry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
All right.
After the penalty, it's Mixon.
Cody Barton there to bring him down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a...
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
All right. 18. That's it.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
Joe Mixon
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Viking 18.
Here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Now an audible here into something else.
Dragon 60.
Ward. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
47-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Oh, okay. 18. What's up?
Looking to throw. Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Mixing up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
To 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game?
And they turned the pick-6 into a pick-8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick-6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he's got room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
18.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Here we go. 2J. 18. What's that?
Again, it's Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw. Stroud. That is intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Back. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Cowboy 80.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready. Viking 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
He's back to throw.
Cockrell holds it in left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down.
Come on. Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this would be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Ready up.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. Check smash. Check smash. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Got a man on the right sideline. That's Schultz. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Now 1st and goal. Now Stroud.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Stroud to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Miami Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
I wonder how they did it. I wonder if they twitched a little bit up front, a little subtle head movement the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. And right now, just absolute anguish on that visiting sideline.
It came down to 1 kick, a chance to steal one on the road, but you could feel the pressure, couldn't you? And the pressure enveloped him on that one, forced a missed kick.
And the crowd went wild. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's complete to DK.
And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And a Titans. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Warriors 70. 19 Lions. 19 tight.
To throw is Ward. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game